Hello, welcome back to Movers and Shakers. I'm Brad Hinesley. This is my partner in crime, Laura Marie Panazzo.
Thank you.
That was a good opening.
That was a terrific opening.
So, I missed you last week.
Yes, I missed you
I thought
too.
about doing this by myself, but then I thought it wouldn't be the same.
It just wouldn't be. This is definitely a
What about
two-person
even
event.
having like a guest Laura on, finding another person named Laura and having her sit in your seat? That we've switched seats now. We're throwing you for a loop today. You're switched seats.
Yes.
Your feathered hair is
Yes,
better on the left.
The right side of my hair
Or the
feathers
right.
better. So we had to switch
Yeah.
positions, which it's what you need to do in this business, Brad.
Yeah, we want the FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah.
FaceTime. We I told you earlier that I'm helping the youth group at my church film a little mini movie for their sunrise service for Easter this Sunday. So my mom wrote all the scripts, I'm helping direct, and we've got another friend, Steve, who's producing and filming, and it's just a lot of fun and kind of doing a little bit of what we're doing here. But one of the girls, there was a line in there, and she said, I really want to say that line. And I said, you better get your agent on the phone then and negotiate this. I said, because that line is for someone else. And Jake said, well, I don't mind, she can say it. I said, Jake, don't give it up that easy. I said, you need to fight for that. You can get some money for giving that line
Fight
out.
for that line, honey.
So it's been a lot of fun. So anyway.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Tis
little,
the season for spring and bunnies and
Yeah.
Jesus resurrecting. Hallelujah.
So with, Jesus being resurrected. Hallelujah. How do you make holy water?
Oh boy. How do you make holy water?
You boil the hell out of it.
Oh,
Becca,
Brad.
stop laughing. People are creeped out by that.
Oh, Brad.
I can't help it.
Don't talk either. So Becca is on the other side of the camera, and we keep telling her not to talk. Well, we're going to put her on this side of the camera in a little bit, and she's going to be able to talk her little heart out. So
That's right.
you'll all
Becca.
finally get to see the face behind the camera today.
Yes.
She's our mover and shaker on
She's our
today's
mover and
show.
shaker, and she deserves the spotlight.
Yeah.
Not only is she fantastic, but she's beautiful, and she's a ginger, and we love her sass, and she is part of what makes you so professional,
but
Brad.
You only have to deal with her sass one day a week. I get it 6 days a week. So
You're up to
I
your
love it
ass and
nonetheless.
frass, aren't you?
I love it nonetheless. Sassafras. Okay.
Sassafras.
So
Let's talk about this Thursday.
oh yeah, we're going to be at Green Drinks at Shoreline Brewery in Michigan City this Thursday at 6:30. Just going to do our little thing.
That's right. We're doing our little thing-a-ling, and Nancy
Big thing.
Moldenauer.
We're big things.
It's a big things. Yeah. Nancy Moldenauer from Green Drinks up in Michigan City has asked us to be the guest speakers, and we will. We'll be there. We're going to talk about our collaboration and our exciting projects that we're doing, and we're going to have a glass of wine or a toast of beer to our friends who
Do
come
they
share
have
this
wine at
experience.
Shoreline Brewery?
They do.
Do they?
They sure
I've
do.
only been there once, and all I had was a beer. So I'm excited.
Me
I think
too.
It'll be fun.
Me too. Come on out and hang out with us. We've got a lineup of some fun friends, and
Yeah.
it should be a good time. We're looking forward to that.
We've got some snow on the ground today.
Unfortunately, yes. It
We
is,
all woke up to this dismal sight of April. But we've experienced, I know you were probably in Italy or Puerto Rico or some Rico.
some tropical island or
last
from
time
Bananas
we had
Grove.
snow in April, but we have had snow in April before.
Yeah.
Considerable amounts. When I was growing up, I can remember we had a really bad ice snowstorm right at the beginning of April. So
Gosh.
put us out of school for I think a week. We were out of school.
I can remember some crazy times growing up here as well. I also remember, it's always true, every Good Friday, which is approaching Friday,
Yes.
it's always a storm. It's always a gray sky and rain.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think
it's
the weather
rightly
forecast
so.
has said that also this Friday too.
Because it's a very sad day.
It is.
Yeah.
Sad yet glorious day.
It is. Well, it's a sad day. The glorious day is on Sunday.
Yes. But the story.
The story.
The story.
So this snow's going to melt, though. It already is. Sun's out. It's shining. Water's melting from the roof. We're going to be good.
I can smell spring. It's in the air. Crocuses have come up in my backyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not, my tulips around my house and my daisies have come up.
Yes.
Not mine. I didn't plant them. The people who lived there before me did, but still nice.
Yeah, weather is like the nature's responding.
Yep, got to work in my yard on Sunday.
Oh.
You saw.
Hey, you know what I thought about?
So
yeah, I saw that.
texting Laura on Sunday, and
say a prayer
we
for
we were going back and forth, and I just was telling her I'm burning stuff, and she thought I was cooking in the kitchen and burning stuff, and then I took a picture of me burning stuff, and I was burning stuff in my yard, limbs, leaves, whatever. So she got really afraid because she was afraid I was gonna, set a whole bunch of stuff on fire.
Create a forest fire.
Which I did.
In essence.
I caught the woods behind the house on fire, but it was put out. It wasn't a big deal. So that is like, for me, the start of spring is when I can set my first fire.
Yes.
Because I like to do campfires. My family does one every Sunday. So in
That's
the spring
wonderful.
and summer and fall. So yeah, we're excited for that.
I love the smell of the fire, and I love the elements of the seasons as they change. And you know what is happening right now? Have you guys heard of the blood moon that's coming across?
It was just, this morning, early this morning.
Early this morning. It's quite phenomenal, actually.
It was a lunar eclipse, right?
Yes, but these things have not happened in this lineup for like 400 years. So it's been a real wild thing. So it'd be cool to check out those pictures from NASA. I'm going to be posting today.
We've got Cocktails and Creations coming up next week.
Yeah.
Next Thursday. So
that's going to be fun. It's an awesome image. We're going to be painting a little villa in Tuscany with some gorgeous little houses and some cypress trees and some hills and stuff. That's going to be an awesome one.
It'll be fun, and you can join my front of the house manager. Rhonda is taking the night off, so she can paint.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. So she will be here and painting, and you should be too. And call the restaurant to register, please. Call the restaurant.
Call Spire.
Yeah.
575-7272.
Someone's calling us right now to register for the Architects, the Cocktails and Creations. So they're filling up. You don't want to miss your spot.
They are filling up, and I must say also, not only are they filling up, but they are so fun.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for a good time, it's a feel-good event, and you get to learn. I teach real technique in my class, and you always leave with a great painting.
Yeah, and I had fun a couple months ago, I think the February class. My mom and my aunt and sister came to the last class, so they had fun.
Your family's so sweet.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's a great social evening, and it's,
it's an awesome way to spend $35, I'll tell you that.
And you get to take something home to hang on your walls. So,
yes.
Yeah. We have then a cooking class the Tuesday after that. I think it's the 29th. It's a Thai cooking class. We're nearly full for that. I have 20 spots filled. I have 10 more to go. So make sure you call in and reserve your spot for that. And then May 1st, your art is sadly coming off the walls.
Yes,
but they're
it's
leaving our walls to gray shore walls.
Yes, yes. My studio will be thankful to have them back. And William Kessling is the young photographer.
We have two. We have two.
Woo!
Yeah. So William Kessling, who is the youngest son of our dear friend Dot, who we did the fundraiser for the LOK a couple of weeks ago, he's got 3 photos that have printed, and they are downstairs in my office. Beautiful photos. And they're going to grace our walls, along with about 6 or 7 pieces of art from Carol Estes, who is also here on the board.
Wonderful.
And she's been shooting photography for 3 years, she said. And we all have horses in our throat today, so you're going to have to bear with that. She is excited. She has got 6 or 7 pieces, sent me over where she's going to place everything. We're excited. May 1st is the launch of that exhibit.
It's going to be beautiful. I love photography.
And like with yours, from 5 to 7, we're going to do an opening, free appetizers, cash bar.
All right.
Fun night. And all the photo is based around nature and food and just the springness.
Love it.
Spring and summer. So my favorite piece that I've seen in person of Will's is just a bunch of old, antique, dingy-looking silverware.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
we
love
posted that on Facebook, and it is really gorgeous. I may buy that piece for myself.
I love that piece too. It's wonderful.
All of the pieces will be for sale. You should stop on in and see. And I'm sure, even if you can't buy the ones that they have hanging up because they've already been sold, they'll reprint them. That's the fun thing about photography.
That's
you can
wonderful.
reprint them. So come on out for that. And then we've got a whole slew of events for May. We've got a lot going on this month. don't we?
There's always so much going on. Yeah, May is like a super mover and shaker month.
Well, April 26th is the 10th annual fundraiser for the New Day Foundation, which is a foundation that I sit on the board for, and it's something that's close to my heart. They support local cancer patients, which
Wonderful.
Relay for Life is great, and as is a lot of other cancer support groups and groups that are funding research to cure cancer. It's all great. Another person signing up for
Oh,
their
honey,
cancer
it's going to be so fun. Can't wait.
But the great thing about New Day is that they raise money to support the cancer patients during their struggle, and it stays in LaPorte County. Nothing leaves the county on a financial level. They do take teddy bears to children's hospitals in Chicago, but
That's
it's all
wonderful.
about supporting local cancer patients, and they do this concert every year. It's always the last Saturday of the month, held at Silver Palace. Spire Food will be in attendance. We've got food on the tables, additional food you can buy, silent auction, just a whole bunch of fun. And it's a concert, a 3-hour concert. So
That's wonderful, Brad.
several different local bands will be playing, and it'll be a fun time.
All right, that's wonderful.
So that
Wonderful.
starts, I don't know the time. Check out New Day Foundation's website and the more specific times. But it is the 26th. I believe it starts at 6 o'clock though. So
Wonderful. That's a great,
there you go.
great tidbit
That's my
of
plug
information.
for New Day.
All right, nice plug for New Day.
Thank you.
What a wonderful, wonderful event.
Thank you.
Amazing purpose. I'm so proud of you for doing stuff like that. It's righteous. I love this.
I know you do.
This is a
You've been-
very
You like to try and take my clothes off. You did when we were at Cook Spice.
Yeah.
You was ripping my jacket
I
off.
did.
And
I
the
did.
first thing you saw me, it was like, I want that. You try and get me on my clothes.
I know. I do. I love this though. I was thinking that this would look fantastic. Just the jacket
Yeah.
with some fishnets and stilettos, that little red
Yeah.
lipstick there.
I have to tell you something though, Laura.
Yeah.
You're a taken woman.
Am I?
Well, that's what I'm told. So you gotta stay off me. I know
Oh,
I'm
it's hard,
tempted.
right? You're so handsome that I
I
have
know.
such a hard time controlling myself.
Well,
When I do that, you just have to go down, down.
down. Okay.
So, I've got a little something to show our viewers.
Okay.
Just a really quick segment from the artist. I'm focusing more on home decor now, and so many houses always decorate within a certain color palette. And there's been lots of times where I've had to do some custom work using custom colors and things like this. And what I decided to come up with is just one palette that will fit all homes. So what that is for me, it's just plain wood. And well, this is ponderosa pine that came out of Montana. So we have wood, beautiful wood, with raw umber and then burnt sienna pigment, and that's all. I've been adding a little bit of gold leaf to highlight certain areas of it.
I think we should show it so people see what you're talking
So,
about.
yes, this actually, know if you guys can see, but these are coyotes down here, right? You see their big fangs, and this is a beautiful peacock with this crown, and the whole gist of this is to wear your crown, don't let them tear you down. We all have struggle in life, and there's a lot of power that goes to the struggle, and when you come out of it, it is always more valuable than gold. So no shame in the struggle, and wear your crown, everybody. Do that. And this is one of 12 new pine panels that I have in just burnt sienna or raw umber. I've got a huge swan at the studio, which I'll show next week. It's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, all about our swan quote that we love so much. But yes, there's all kinds of things in life. So this also goes back to my warrior within and the things that I'll be showing for my opening, and loving these little things right here.
When's your opening?
I'm going to safely say it's going to be it'll be the second to the last week in May or the last week in May. It's
So
going
at the end of May.
at the end of May.
You just need to set a date.
I
Just
do
set a
need to
date.
set a date. I'm thinking May 23rd is a Friday, and I want to do it that
You
Friday
heard it
evening.
here. You heard it here.
Yeah.
It's on video, May 23rd. I'm holding you to it. 'cause
I
this
want
is
to
the
do that.
fourth
That's,
time
yeah,
you've
we've
set a
been
date.
having some
Yeah.
setbacks at
Yeah.
the studio.
So-
I'm waiting for a huge warehouse bay to open up that's full of machinery right now. And I turned into a diva, and I threw a temper tantrum yesterday. I broke a coffee cup and I flipped my hair and I walked out of the joint. So it's going to have to come together.
May 23rd, you heard it here.
May 23rd, we're thinking Friday night, but we'll be confirming. We do more artist segments. But the studio up front, the gallery, is beautiful.
Yeah.
And just need that big warehouse space to come together. It'll be there, though. Yeah.
Hey,
So.
We'll be right back, and Becca's going to jump on this side of the camera.
Yes, we're going to have the gorgeous ginger Becca Ullman.
Welcome back to Movers and Shakers. This is our part of the show where we get to interview a mover and a shaker. And this is our lovely Becca Ullman.
Hello, welcome Becca.
Hi.
Yeah. I would love to give Becca the proper introduction here. Not only is Becca beautiful and just wonderful, but she is the good woman behind every good man here. She is Brad's personal assistant. And a lot of the success that Brad experiences is rightly due to Becca and her wonderful skill.
Thank you.
So yes, Becca, how is it that life brought you into Brad's world, and how did that come together?
Well, Brett and I met in college. We both attended Robert Morris University in Chicago, and we were in culinary school together.
And she quit.
I transferred to business. I concentrated in human resources.
She couldn't hack the kitchen lifestyle.
It's true. I don't have what it takes to work in a kitchen, but I did enjoy it. I made one of the best friends that I made in college. Brad was one of the first people that I met when I moved to Chicago.
Oh, that's gonna make me cry.
And we
cry
stayed friends. We stayed in touch, and then when Legacy Hills approached him for the restaurant, he convinced me to make the move, which I never thought I would have done, but I'm glad that I did. I couldn't ask for a better job or a better boss. So.
Awesome. And I do think that you being the city girl is a wonderful, side of a complementary side to the element of the farm to the fork.
I think so.
Yes, there's a lot of good elements that need to be fast forward and city-minded that are paired with Brad and his restaurant. And I also have a wonderful memory of the first time that I met you.
Yeah.
Was with Brad
Yes.
in my studio when I was building these birds. My studio was up in Michigan City at that time then.
Yeah.
And I remember Brad brought you to the studio to
I remember that was a very hot day.
scope out these birds. It was a hot day.
I remember.
And that was the best. At that time I had my studio on the watershed in Michigan
Yes.
City.
Yes.
Hot.
It
And
was a
wonderful.
hot day.
Yes.
But that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was just hot because I was
I think it was hot because the three of us were in the same room together.
Yes, I think so too. That's a whole
there.
lot of hotness
We're
right
splitting hairs
there.
there. We can disagree to the fact that I was there.
Well, if you were wearing that chef jacket, it would have been even hotter.
I don't think I was then.
You weren't.
No.
You're in layman's clothes.
Yeah. So, Becca, why are you a mover and a shaker?
We've never asked that question before. I believe that I'm a mover and a shaker because I believe in the concept of Spire Farm to Fork. I really have grown to love and appreciate on a deeper level what we're doing at Spire, sourcing things locally, locally as we can rather, just keeping things really fresh and not processing it to the point where it's no longer recognizable in its original form. And I think that it's really important to continue to educate the community on what we're doing and why it's so important, and continue to have them on our team and to support us as well.
Yeah, I do think that there's a beautiful kind of harmony that goes together with Brad and Becca, and the idea of being the farm to the fork, kind of based with a city girl momentum behind it.
Yeah.
It's definitely successful, and I think it's a partnership that is a feel-good one, and it's contagious. And I think together you two make a wonderful team.
I agree.
I do too.
I couldn't agree more.
It's wonderful.
He's my work husband,
Yes.
and it ends there.
And you're a work wife and a hot one at that. So yeah, I also remember too that we had all talked about putting a Spire garden into place up here.
Yes.
And so this morning on my drive over here, I had the idea that maybe we could create an event and call it a planting party. that we invite friends and our mailing list of people who want to attend to come plant the Spire Garden. That
That's a
would be
great idea.
I think that could be something that we could do and look forward to.
We have garden parties.
Garden parties, I love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to keep
So-
it looking good.
Yeah.
We have right behind us, that way,
Yeah.
is where the garden's going to go. And we're going to plot the garden out tomorrow morning. So.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
Like groundbreaking, like
Yep.
with a big shovel and everything.
Well, I don't think we
Absolutely.
have to dig anything up. I mean, it's not like we're building anything.
Just laying it out
Yeah.
where it's gonna
I
go.
mean, we're not digging
Can
a
I
big,
lay out
big
on
hole.
it?
We're not digging a big hole to plant. I mean, we're just going to plot it out. We're going to
Okay.
till the ground up and then
Okay.
plant in the ground.
Yep.
Our phone's been ringing off the hook for the
Yes.
cocktails and creations
Which is
class.
a good thing.
So, Becca is so excited to get her hands dirty in the garden, aren't you, Becca?
The city girl's working in a garden.
She's ready to destroy that perfect manicure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a manicure in a while. I don't-
Perfect, you're getting
I don't
ready
think
for
my
it.
nails working here, which was an adjustment, but no, I'm really excited to get my hands dirty and to grow something, and I've gotten the hang of keeping the herbs alive on our tables.
Yes,
Yes,
Becca.
Becca.
Is the maker and caregiver. I'm struggling today. Of the herbs.
Struggle bus.
I am.
So,
So I'm really proud that my basil has lasted for over a month.
It's
Yeah.
very
And
impressive,
it's still,
Becca.
you can see it behind Laura, it's still
Yeah.
standing up. So I'm excited to carry that over into something growing in the ground.
Yes. We have some fabulous things to look forward to.
Yes.
And let it be known, the wonderful lady behind the wonderful man here, this awesome team at Spire.
Yes.
Thank you, Becca, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me on this side of the camera.
You got it, girl.
now get back where you belong.
Oh, stop.
We'll be right back with our closing remarks.
And Becca will strangle Brad for everyone to see. Okay.
Yeah, just-
And we're back.
That was a fantastic interview with Becca.
It was.
She's
It
so
was.
wonderful.
I do really appreciate her, and even though I josh her and give her a hard time, it doesn't mean anything about how I truly appreciate her. So
That's
throwing
right.
that out there.
She's a blessing, for
Yeah.
sure.
So I mentioned on Facebook, and I just wanted to kind of formally announce to our movers and shakers out there that we are going to take over the Heston Steam Museum
Oh, wow.
food and beverage account this year. So that means we're going to do all their catering, all their birthday party packages, and
That's a wonderful thing to take over, honey.
their
Congratulations.
on-site ice cream fountain as well. So we'll be up there starting
right.
Memorial Day weekend is when we open. So Saturdays and Sundays, breakfast and lunch through Labor Day.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
Nice
excited
job.
for that.
Nice job picking that one up. Wonderful.
So we will be filming at Green Drinks on Thursday for next week's blog. So we'll have a couple segments from that, and then we will
That'll be
see
fun.
everybody next week
Yes.
again for the next show of Movers and Shakers.
Yeah. Come on out, you guys. Join us for Green Drinks. Be a part of the show. We're going to film there, and we're looking forward to it. So we'll see everybody next week.
Fantastic. Have a wonderful week. Melt
Have a
the
good
snow.
one. Melt the snow with love and kindness.
Yes.
There we go.